going on, everyone? Anthony here with AHD Toys, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video we are going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Lady Deathstrike from the new supervillain waves. This wave has just recently been hitting targets. The street day was June 1st, so obviously I found mine a couple days late, but nevertheless I found one. And I'm starting with this figure because this is the figure I am most excited for out of this wave. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the box. So it's your typical Marvel Legends box. Supervillains wave, Lady Deathstrike, open window of the figure, build a figure part, some artwork on the side. Then you have some more artwork on the back with a little bio of the character. Then you have the other figures in this wave. So you have Doctor Doom, Tomorrow, the Marvel's Hood, Lady Deathstrike, Marvel's Arcade, Red Skull, and the AIM Scientist Supreme. And it all comes together to build Zimu. So yeah, more artwork on the side. Legalese at the bottom. Here's the barcode. I believe somebody was asking for that in one of my other videos. Honestly, I don't know if you're going to be able to get that, but I will have it up on my Instagram. If you guys follow there, I have all the barcodes and DCPIs that you guys will ever need. So let's go ahead and crack her open and see how cool she actually is. Alright guys, so here we have the figure out of packaging, and man, she looks just as good in the packaging as she does out. But before we get into her, what do you say we go ahead and take a quick look at the one accessory she comes with, and that is the Build-A-Figure piece. So no real accessories, just the Build-A-Figure piece. It is the torso right here. Not much going on. I'll get more into this. I'll get more into this whenever I put him together in another video. But for now, let's go ahead and take a closer look at this figure. So taking a closer look at this figure, it is a very good looking figure. Very nicely detailed. You have her cybernetics going across her chest right there. Mine are actually painted in very nicely. The skin color on mine, at least the torso, looks really, I don't know, fake, if that's a way of putting it. It doesn't look like skin tone flesh. I don't know if that's what they were going for, since she is technically part cybernetic, but it looks better on her hands than it does on her chest and face, so I don't know. But more of that cybernetic detailing goes in throughout her arms right here. Well, I guess forearm? Not so much full arm because it is a sleeved arm. Then you have it right here on her hand. You have her adamantium nails right there, very nicely painted. Let's see here. You also have these little molded in details of, like, I guess the little ropes or whatever that would be holding this vest piece together, or however it is. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be brown. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a different color. I don't know, I could be wrong. Let's see what else. That is basically it. She does have pinless double knees. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first female figure with pinless double knees, at least that I own. I'm sure somebody's going to let me know this isn't the first one. Could be. Who knows? I am very new to collecting Marvel Legends. For you long-time viewers out there, you know I'm basically just starting with this. I've only picked up X-Men's throughout the years because that is basically all I wanted. But over the years, I've grown to really love this line and basically want them all. Comics, TV shows, movies, whatever figure it is. I'll try to get it as best I can. The hair is pretty nice. It's sculpted in a very nice, like, pose, kind of like whooshing effect. It is kind of weird looking. It almost looks like just ribbons hanging down her hair rather than, like, I don't know, hair per se. Could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's not even hair. Maybe it is all part of the bandana. But either way, it's molded in a free-flowing form that's very nice and doesn't really hinder articulation any. Yeah, that is basically it for the details. It's kind of bland in terms of paint apps, at least, but overall the details and sculpting on the figure are very nice. Oh yeah, and these are like sculpted on. They're not just painted on, which is probably why they look very nice. So they do have like a raised texture to them. And yeah, that is it for the details. What do you say we go ahead and take a look at articulation? Okay, so taking a look at the articulation, you have your standard 360 ball peg. We'll look up very far, look down even further, side to side, Ball jointed shoulders will go out that far. It is hindered a bit by her little shoulder chest strap thingies going around, but we'll do a full 360. Upper bicep swivel, single jointed elbow. Let's see here, it does rotate at the elbow, so it's nice to actually get bicep and elbow rotation in there. That's pretty cool. You have your wrist rotation. We'll do a full 360. This one goes up that far, down. We'll go down a lot, but if you're just going down on the sleeve part, that is hindered a bit. This one does go in and out, so it'll go in that far, out that far. You got this, I guess, lower torso ball joint going on right here. So we'll do full 360, rock side to side. Will not crunch very far or go back very far. So no ab crunch there. No waist swivel, just the ball joint at the waist right there. You have ball jointed hips. We'll go out about that far for the splits. Kick forward a very good amount. Kick forward an okay amount. Upper thigh swivel. That pinless double knee right there. Very smooth. And your ankle rockers. And we'll go forward that far, back that far, left, right. Pegals at the bottom. So there you go. Very nice articulation for a female figure. It does seem like this figure will stand very nicely too. I don't know what it is with most female figures with them not standing, but this one does seem like it'll stand very well. So with that being said, we say we go ahead and get into some size comparisons. All right, guys. So I am in the middle of like setting up my new room for my display or whatever. So I do not have access to all my figures right now. So I tried to grab the ones that I could best use as like some size comparisons. So obviously we're going to have her here next to the Tiger Stripe Wolverine. There we go. If I can get him to stand. So that is how they scale together. I feel like she should have been a tad bit taller. Not much taller, but just, you know, just a tad bit taller. Or maybe Wolverine just a tad bit shorter. And we have her here next to a Sabretooth figure. So obviously that's going to tower over her quite a bit, which is nice. So there you go. Let me see if I can zoom out a bit. There we go. Alright, so the last figure I can get my hands on right now is the Psylocke figure, another Marvel Legends X-Men female character. I do feel like I wish Lady Deathstrike was about this tall, but overall I'm still happy with this figure, loving it. So yeah, let me get into final thoughts. So final thoughts on this figure. I think this is going to be the figure to get from this wave. I think they are all 1 per case except for Dr. Doom. I think Dr. Doom is the 2 per case in this wave. So they're all relatively going to be hard to find if Target's only stocking 1 case at a time. But either way, if you're only able to get 1 figure, this is the figure I highly recommend. But who knows, maybe when I open the other ones, I'll change my mind. But for right now, this is the figure that I highly recommend. I'll leave links down below on where you can get your own. So until next time, guys, later.